The information on this YouTube channel is not intended or implied to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. All content including text, graphics, images, and information contained on or available through this YouTube channel is for general information purposes only. Somebody gotta say this shit makes no representation and assumes no responsibility for the accuracy of information contained on or available through this YouTube channel, and such information is liable to change without notice. One is encouraged to confirm any information obtained from or through this YouTube channel from other sources and review all information regarding any medical condition and/or treatment with a physician. Never disregard professional medical advice and/or delay seeking treatment because of the information accessible on this YouTube channel. Somebody gotta say this shit does not recommend, endorse, or make any representation about the efficacy, appropriateness, and/or suitability of any specific test, products, procedures, services, opinions, healthcare providers, and/or other information that may be accessible on this YouTube channel. Somebody gotta say this shit is not responsible nor liable for any advice, course of treatment, diagnosis, and/or any other information, services, and/or products obtained through the information accessible on this YouTube channel. Somebody gotta say this shit.
The following program is rated TVMA. Viewer discretion is advised.
Gervonta Tank Davis, King Ryan Garcia,
the flash, the hand speed.
two undefeated stars, two journeys, one mega fight to make history.
It doesn't get any better than this.
Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia, Saturday, April 22nd, live on People.
Somebody gotta say this shit, so this a bitch. Fuck your government. I'm hesitant to holler out that I'm in. I represent hollow points and Mac tears. And don't think through shots coming out of them. Last thing that you see is Nat Turner's grin. I'm a savage, not the average white boy, my friend. We ain't shooting. Fuck red, white, and blue. Earth they nerve like militias in the booth. Spit that word like there was a nigga too. Get that herb like I need a blunt or two. Fuck y'all all, each and every one of you. You niggas wanna stay sleep. Fuck you motherfuckers too. All you niggas ain't loyal. Fuck the government soil. Bring heat to the planet, to this motherfucker boil. There's no more talk. Through the grave y'all walk. I talk for the slave from the grave. It's war.
Oh, tomorrow it's going down. Somebody's all got to go. The biggest fight of 2023 so far. And we about to talk about it. Somebody got to say this shit. It's a good night to talk about violence. It's a good night to talk about pain. The infliction of pain. Probably one of my favorite subjects. But I digress. You see the title. Davis versus Garcia. Who you got? Who you got? Who do you got? This is, okay, so there's a fight that I've been waiting for. It ain't happened yet. You know, the baddest motherfucker alive on the planet to wear motherfucking gloves and get in that ring is Bud Crawford. Yeah. That's just my favorite. Terrence Bud Crawford is my favorite boxer of this modern time. But I digress again. We are here to talk about Davis and Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis, and Ryan King Garcia. Let me tell you, this fight is huge. This fight is huge. It's going down tomorrow, and I felt the need to talk about it. Who am I, though? I am Irk the Nerve, a.k.a. Mr. Somebody. Everybody, somebody. Somebody got to say this shit. And, I usually talk about topics that affect us all. Topics that should concern everyone. But I'm like, taking a break from talking about wars and the rumors of wars, the dying of dollars and the creation of new cryptocurrencies and digital, taking a break from all that shit, I feel like talking about fighting. And I know how to fight. Yes, I personally know how to fight well, and I could have easily loaded up videos of me, dancing, shaking a leg, throwing hands, doing the two step. I could have, but why? Because I can. Most people that know me know I can, and I'm coming from. I've been working. I have been working. Me and my woman, we have been working hard. We got plans, taking care of things, rings on our hands. We doing things. I'm coming home. It still feels like 420. I'm coming home, coming back from a good. Well, in all reality, like my life is 420. My whole life is 420. Without the sink out. But I digress. What are we talking about? We are talking about this. Yes, the cameraman for that particular video should be executed publicly. How are you in a crowd and don't focus? But I digress again. Excuse me. I'm doing something. Grown folks business. Told you. 420. 420. What is today? Oh, the 21st. Tonight is the 21st. of April, 2023. And it is going to be a lively weekend. His birthday's going on. My youngest child. This is her birthday weekend. My cousin, my little cousin, he's big. He's bigger than me. But he's my little cousin by a year. His birthday weekend's this weekend. And we got this fight going on. So there's a lot going on. And I want to tell you about this fight. Now, see, biggest fight of the year. Yes. These two fighters have been challenging each other for a very, very long time. They have been calling each other out. In fact, you could say that these two fighters have a lot of static amongst each other. You know, Gervonta Tank Davis feels as if Ryan King Garcia doesn't have fundamentals. And it is so very. How your feet? What's your feet work like? It's very important to have. Do you know how to dance? It's very dancing in boxing terminology is totally different from Dancing with the Stars terminology. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's two different types of stepping going on. And many people feel as if Ryan has speed, he has power, but he's a one-trick pony. Again, these boxers have static. These boxers do not like each other. And, you know, through the many press conference tours that they have been taking all around the nation promoting tomorrow's fight, yeah. These guys don't like each other. They just don't like each other. And it's okay because you can't like everyone. In fact, I think we should have a holiday where we all get together and beat each other's asses. Like the day that you settle your scores. Like, settle your score day. That's what it should be called. Settle your score day. I think a lot. Don't worry about me. Oh, my baby just pulled up. So I got to make this fast. Anyway, as I was saying, these boxers do not like each other. And tomorrow, somebody's O has got to go. Somebody's O has got to go. Now, again, they say that Ryan Tank Garcia doesn't have the fundamentals that's needed to be a real serious contender out here in the ring, in the boxing ring, you know. And Ryan feels as if Tank cannot catch him. He's not going to be able to touch him. This is what Ryan King Garcia feels. That Tank is not going to be able to touch him. In fact, Ryan feels that he will be leaving the fight unbruised and face untampered with. Well, let's look at these numbers real quick. Gervonta Tank Davis, 28-0. Do you know that 26 of that 28 is knockouts? Did anyone tell you? 26 of that 28 is knockouts. That's fucking Mike Tyson numbers in the 90s. That's Mike Tyson fresh off cocaine, partying in New York after he murdered someone in the ring numbers in the 90s. Like, this is crazy. Everyone knows that Tank has power. Everyone knows that Tank is very, very quick. Very quick. In fact, I have a video to show you how quick he is. Dangerously so.
Two champions with the hearts of champions.
If Davis thought Santa Cruz was going to fold from his...
Oh my! There is
Santa Cruz had done so much good work. There's that left uppercut. A counterpunch.
See that uppercut coming, and just took him out. But again, you got to give credit to Leo Santa Cruz. He did something that
Right. And they felt that if he'd gotten through these rounds, he was going to do well in the second half of the fight. But
dangerous. Ooh, you know, to get underneath you, to get underneath that punch. Oh, it's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. See, the thing is, the presence of mind to stay focused and stay in the pocket, waiting for the time, the perfect time to throw that punch, because you know it's gonna land. Yeah, you might get hit a couple times, but you just waiting for that one moment where he leaves that limb out there for too long. Yeah. And then he gets underneath it. Brutal knockout. One of his best knockouts. Like I said, 26 of that 28 is knockouts. See, Ryan, the King Garcia, gotta know that he is definitely facing his toughest opponent to date. Oh, show me where I'm wrong. Oh, and when I tell you that Tank is going to be coming at him like a thunderbolt from the first round, I am going to say it. If Ryan Garcia does not, I'm gonna leave it alone. I ain't gonna say it. Ain't gonna say it yet. It's not time for me to say that. But the thing is, anyone can get it. Anyone can get it. Even kings get their crowns knocked off. You understand me? The greatest of all boxers have taken their losses. And with that being said, you have to worry. Being a Gervonta Davis, you have to worry about the speed of Ryan Garcia. You have to. Fundamentals or not, the motherfucker knows how to throw hooks. He knows how to throw hooks pretty quick with a jab. You know how to move. If he, like I said, Gervonta Davis feels as if Ryan Garcia does not have the fundamentals to handle him. That may be true, but he is fundamentally sound as far as boxing goes. I don't think anyone would really argue that besides Gervonta Davis and his corner. But an example of Ryan Garcia's speed should be seen in this video.
And I see both guys now having their moments.
Oh, how quick was that? Less than 10 seconds into the fight. And
7, 8. Are you okay? What's my name? What? Okay, box.
What's my name? Referee says Garcia, and just 2 punches, and Ryan Garcia comes away with a spectacular knockout.
I mean, when you want to talk about speed, I mean, that is speed right there. That is timing, that's speed, precision, button pushing right there. But does he have what it takes to knock out a Gervonta Davis? Well, let's do the tell of the tape. Now, like I said, Gervonta Tank Davis. Woo, man. All right, so the man, young man, both of these youngins, Gervonta 28, Ryan 24, both of these motherfuckers is holding O's. You understand me? Both of these motherfuckers is holding perfect records. 28-0-0 for Gervonta Tank Davis. 26 of that 28 is knockouts. You understand me? For Ryan Garcia, 23 wins, 0 ties, 0 losses. 19 of that 23 is knockouts. Look at his just overall. Oh my God. 93% Gervonta Tank Davis. 83% for Ryan Garcia. Do we want to look at the rounds? Like, this is going to be a test for the young king. You understand me? Like, Tank is not any motherfucking thing to be fucking playing with out here when it comes to this shit. Hold on. Somebody wants to talk about this shit. Hey, P, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and let you up. I'm going to go ahead and let you up just to talk about this real quick. Say what you got to say and what you think. Hey, P. Oh, shit. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Dang it, these fucking headphones.
Yo. All right. Yo. Hey,
P. Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
I'm trying to get these. I was trying to get these headphones together so I can like actually talk in a softer voice. What's good with you, man? Long time no see.
I'm doing pretty good, man. How about yourself?
I caught your alert about half hour ago. I'm like, I hope he drops a live link because other than my homie KD, you're the only boxing fan I really know, and I've been waiting a year for this fight. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. This is the biggest fight definitely so far of the year. There's a lot of people talking about this fight. My all my social media apps have been going off, and every other post is about this fight. What do you think?
Oh,
what
man.
do you see?
Well, like I said off top, man, especially through PBC boxing series the last few years, I'm a fan of both of these cats, particularly at this weight class. I love your tale of the tape, man. I think part of Garcia's lack of roundage, if you will, comes from a lot of quick knockouts, especially in a lot of early fights. Okay, and even with
that may count against him as well, though, because when you look at Gervonta Tank Davis rounds, you know that motherfucker can take some punishment. You know he has endurance.
And that's the point I want to piggyback off of when you talk about Garcia's lack of rounds. And you look at Tank Davis. I mean, he's had plenty of fights go 8 rounds plus throughout the duration of his career. I think another thing with Tank Davis, man, I mean, I want to get into the mental a little bit, just as a side note. This is his first really big splash away from the Money Mayweather camp. You feel me?
Yeah. Good point.
We kind of touched on this on the shop talk last year. You know what I'm saying? But aside from that, physically, man, I mean, I gotta roll with the Tank dog. As a matter of fact, I've been saying it for the last 2 weeks. If I can get to the sports book, I laid 50 for Davis scoring the knockout by the 5th round. That if I was laying, that's what I was.
Okay, so say it again, because if it happens, I'm calling your ass.
Okay.
Say it again.
For the sports book, for you gambling aficionados, okay, lay Tank Davis for the knockout, 5th round.
Woo. Okay, so I'm gonna make a prediction for both sides.
Okay.
And
you heads in your bet.
So my thing is this, and I said it earlier. I said it earlier in this episode. If Ryan King Garcia does not get Tank out of there in the first 2 rounds, the entirety, the rest of the fight will be hell for him.
Okay.
And in doing so, he will be proving to everyone that he has power with that speed.
Well, that's the thing I do like about Garcia, particularly even as a right-handed fighter with that big left hook. His power comes from his speed. I think a lot of people who really don't follow or understand boxing really get a good sense of that, particularly with the footwork. Okay. And you can generate power at any weight class with proper hand speed. Okay. You don't always have to cock back all the way to, you know what I mean, to knock somebody out.
I've seen him throw the shortest left hand hook off the back foot.
Yeah, not the lead.
Off the back step.
Yeah, not the lead foot. Off the back step.
To knock a motherfucker out with it. That's like, you know what I'm saying? And he threw that punch as a counter. It wasn't even like
a lead.
Bro, like that's dangerous when you talking about fighting. Like fighting a motherfucker with hands, that's dangerous because he can throw anything. But see, the thing is, I don't think there's a punch that would surprise Tank.
Right. And see, even with Tank, you know what I'm saying, and the round and the the large amount of rounds over the career, and when you talk about him having longer fights as far as endurance, I still feel he's got to be a little patient early. And I'm a throwback guy.
Explain that.
I'm a throwback. I think he's got to beat Garcia to establishing the jab early. I'm an old school guy. I don't care. You got to work off the jab. He who established.
You know what? You know what? Hey, man, I think you're absolutely right.
He who establishes the jab early. That's just
so I said in the first 2 rounds, right? Garcia has to get Tank out of there in the first 2 rounds, or at least I'm gonna change it up a little bit, or at least show supreme dominance, and I'm adding on to what you said about the jab. See, if he can keep Gervonta Tank Davis at bay with the jab,
right,
and set up clean combinations at the same time, then Tank may have a problem.
Right. You know, but I mean, Garcia's got like close to a 3-inch reach. You know what I'm saying? And I understand he's the taller.
And he can take advantage of that. He can take advantage of that. Keep him outside. But see, the thing is, how are you going to keep that man outside? He's like a little Mike Tyson. He loves going to the pocket. He loves sitting in that pocket.
Yeah, he'll fight in the pocket all day. But see, this is kind of what I'm worried about. That's why I'm hoping Davis can actually establish his jab early. He can dictate the pace better, even as the shorter fighter with the shorter reach. If he's getting his jab off early and scoring with it, that's going to set up, you know, I think definitely some good body work. And when you talk about that big right hand of Gervonta Davis, okay? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's so easy to be like,
the thing is, like, you can't even like his right hand, his left hook is brutal. His left uppercut is brutal.
I mean, Garcia brags about his left hook as a right-handed fighter. Hey, Davis's left hook as a right-handed fighter, it is definitely no slouch. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
You know, but I still feel, even though with Garcia being the longer, lankier fighter, I still feel all the damage Tank wants to do, it'll be easier if he sets it and connects with his jab early in the fight. I'm literally saying it for the jab beat Garcia in his own game. Yeah. And let's talk about both of these fighters in the defense. Let's go.
I think both. See, the thing is, Gervonta Davis' defense is counters. like his defense is off the counter. Like he wants you to throw. He wants you to throw because he's gonna work off that. And the thing is, and you know he's done a couple camps with Mayweather, and he's done a couple camps with Mayweather again, and you know going back to that, you know, that frame of mind, you know what I'm saying, with a fighter like Garcia is not a bad idea, because what's the point? Garcia wants to stay clean. He wants to stay pretty through at the end of the fight. He wants to stay pretty, right?
Right. He does not want to be in the pocket with Tank Davis round for round.
Exactly. He's not going fucking Hearns, no Hagler, none of that shit. No, none of that. He's not going to. He's going to stay outside, and that's what you said about the jab. What you said about his jab, I think that may be a key fucking component when it comes to his strategy in the ring with Gervonta Tank Davis.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But see, a lot of people, they kind of like pigeonhole Davis as a fighter, I feel, and think he's just all bully in the pocket. Okay. Another reason why I feel if he gets his jab off first and establishes his jab as opposed to Garcia, that's going to throw Garcia off his rhythm.
Absolutely.
Garcia, like you said, Garcia will. And I'm like, if Davis is getting his jab off early, it's just going to be easier for him to even do his inside work because he's already established his jab early. It's gonna keep Garcia on his heels, and he damn sure gonna be hard for Garcia to get off those power counters, particularly catching. Davis is gonna be looking for that left hook all night. That's all you talk about. The press conference, blah blah blah. Come on, man. We got film, tape. Stop. You feel me? Go get it, bro.
Man,
but I am excited about this fight. I've been waiting, like I said, close to a year for this fight. I think it's gonna be a good fight regardless. I honestly do. Whether you at the pay-per-view live, watching on pay-per-view, the event live, I don't think anybody who was a true boxing fan that watches this fight would be disappointed, no matter who they're rooting for. I wholeheartedly believe that. Plus, boxing needs a fight like this.
Oh, absolutely. Boxing needs a fight like this because everybody's ducking Terrence. Everybody's ducking Terrence. Yeah. I'm sorry. Terrence Bud Crawford is the motherfucking GOAT. Everyone's scared of him. Everyone's ducking him. Can't get a good goddamn fight. Where are the heavyweights? Oh, my God.
Stop.
It's like, you remember the song Where All the Cowboys Go? It's like you can make a brand new song and put heavyweights in replace of cowboys.
And once again, man,
where have all the heavyweights gone?
Eric, we talked about this before, I'm 51, so I am definitely from the last generation to where even on boxing at a level, the heavyweights mattered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm from the home of the greatest. I'm from the home of Ali, for fuck's sake. You feel me?
Come on now.
I do
Both
miss
of us.
I do miss the prominence of the heavyweight ranks. I miss when the heavyweights matter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is the culture and age we in. I'm not gonna hate on it. I'm just simply saying I miss it. I don't know if we're gonna see a Fury Wilder rematch. I know Josh was still waiting in the wings or whatever. You know what I mean? Oh, we're gonna ever see a unified world heavyweight champion. Let's talk. Unified world heavyweight champion. Will we ever see that again?
And the boxing commission got their fucking fingers and fucking thumbs all in the goddamn soup. It's so hard to get a fucking good, decent, clean fight. At least 2 good fights a year.
Right.
I don't.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying you can't get 2 good fights a year because what good up and coming heavyweights are out there? See, who's really making noise? Nobody.
As a few I've been following on the gram.
Shoot me something. After the podcast.
Yeah, I do that. I can't think of any. I've been on this leaf right now. I'm on this leaf, and and I can't think of anyone off the top of my dome right now.
Happy belated 420.
I put the happy belated 420 to you, and mine's it's perpetual. It's perpetual.
365.
Yes, sir. But as far as it goes, man, I told my woman I was gonna put this show together real quick, and get it done and over with. And yeah, man, I'm still in my work truck.
Oh wow!
I did all this shit in my work truck.
Wow!
Talking to you out of my work truck. Yeah.
Well, like I said, it's good to touch base with you. I still be trying to keep up with y'all and everything, and definitely enjoy to be able to talk to somebody about this fight. I work with a bunch of younger MMA guys. We're boxing fans in MMA culture. I know you like MMA too, so no diss to you. It's just guy like me.
I'm from Lexington, Kentucky. My real name, Irk the Nerve, is connected to my real name. Like people really call me Irk the Nerve or Irk in the streets. So and I grew up in the same town. I did my dirty and I made my babies in, and and smoked crack cocaine. All the shit that I did, I'm still in the same town. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, I used to box at the Y on High Street. You know what I'm saying? The YMCA. And my picture was still hanging up. Picture was still hanging up on the wall for boxing.
Right.
So, and I still hold true to it today. I wanted to go professional, but I liked women too much.
Yeah. That seems to be your answer for every deterrent in life you had.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! Let's not even talk about it.
Okay,
anyway,
look,
hey,
real quick.
hold on. Let me say something. Now,
okay,
hold on.
Go ahead.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
now these boxes, we about to end this real quick, but I want to show you something. Now, these boxes have static.
Right.
They have conflict amongst each other, right?
Yes. Like
But
they legitimately don't like each other.
They literally don't like each other. But most recently, Gervonta Tank Davis decided to troll, and I fucking hate trolls. But he decided to troll Ryan King Garcia.
Wow.
And this is what happened.
Yo, you want to bet?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm down.
The whole
let's do it. The whole purse.
You hear that? That's a bet.
Yes, let's bet. You hear me on the live? Let's bet.
So everything
for sure.
that you. So you
I know. Let's go. Let's make a contract. Let's sign it, both of us. Let's do it.
Okay, and if you
you really want it,
call him up. Call him up. We getting paid. We getting paid. You sure? Ryan, are you sure?
I don't speak twice for myself. You already know.
Your boy Aiden think your boy Aiden think you gonna do something.
I know.
You gonna win.
I know. I am gonna win.
Wow.
Yo, let me tell you something. I'm sure De La Hoya and B-Hop
man
got in the motherfuckers' ears and like, hold on, slow the motherfucker down. Families got to be fed. People got to get paid. Hold on.
Man, that is trolling on a whole nother level. Man,
yo,
wow.
They bet. Okay, so now if the contracts, and I don't know, I have not. Like I said, I've been, the leaf for the last.
I got you. The leaf.
Lifetime. Yeah, the leaf. Just blame the leaf. But for the last lifetime. Anyway, if it is, if what we just seen is true.
Mm-hmm.
They just betted the whole purse.
That is
that
insane.
means winner takes all. Holy shit! I'm gonna take your zero away from you, and I'm gonna take them M's.
Wow, can that be legally binding though? Still, like
I'm telling you, B-Hop, the great Bernard Hopkins.
Shout out to B-Hop and De La Hoya, Golden Boy Productions. Let's get it.
I guarantee you they got in their ear and was like, no, we can't do that. It looks good. It's good for the views. It sounds good, but we can't do that.
Oh, real quick though, as far as the fight, you and that fucking leaf, which I don't already joined it, but anyway. One last footnote for me as far as the fight, okay? Once again, being an old school guy, I'm a firm believer in this also in boxing. He who gets body work done early, because that's what takes a boxer's legs away in them later rounds.
Yeah.
And this is where I feel Garcia's going to fuck up and try to go for the knockout early with those fast hands. And he's going to get too close. Tank's going to catch him. I'm thinking about a second, third round. In that round with a flurry, Tank puts him away with a knockout in the fifth. I don't think Garcia can match his power overall, and particularly inside to the body. I don't see it.
Yeah, that's going
at that weight class. He's called Tank for fucking reasons.
Exactly. And my thing, at that weight class, he's called Tank for a reason, and that's a fact. My thing is, Ryan is going to have a lot of pressure throughout the entire night. No matter, and to me, the longer the fight lasts, the longer the fight, the later the rounds, the more the fight leans to Tank.
Right.
Just by the virtue of experience, round experience. 26 of 28 fights is not all knockouts. So he knows how to throw knockout blows. He knows how to get you out of there. You know, not saying that Ryan can't do the same, but it's like the numbers, they, come on now.
Yeah, and I'm simple.
Literally, the Ryan leads him only in height.
Height. That's it. So physically, from what I'm saying, we know who's the more physical fighter and quote unquote the more power of the two. Not saying Garcia doesn't have power, but his power comes from his reach and the speed. Okay, yeah. I have never. I mean, I'm 51, so you can just imagine all the boxing I've seen in my life, no matter the weight class. Particularly big fights. I have, to me, at 136, Gervonta Davis looks as big as Michael B. Jordan in any of the fucking Creed movies. It's just, I mean, he's called Tank for a reason. When you talk about the 136 weight class, that guy is ready to take it to Garcia, and I'm seeing him dropping Garcia, maybe a knockdown, second, third round, and then Tank puts him away in the fifth. And real quick, when we gonna get that Bud Crawford Earl Spence fight?
There is avoid that man. Avoid him. He's a murderer.
I want that fight.
Bruh, ain't nobody trying to see Bud.
I need Earl Spence and Bud Crawford to do it and get it over with, while they still in their prime. I don't want this to be like a Pacquiao Whitaker situation, you know what I'm saying? Where it takes a little lust off.
Ain't nobody trying to see Bud, man. Everybody ducking him.
Man, that's sad, bro. But look, I'm gonna hop off. I appreciate you letting me hop on live with you for a little bit.
I really appreciate your presence, man.
Yeah, and it's just good to touch base with you, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely gonna hop up out of here. Your man Chris, aka Apocalypse / the Harbinger of Death, checking in with my man Earth the Nerve on his platform. Somebody got to say this shit. Discussing Gervonta Davis, Ryan King Garcia. It's going down tomorrow night, man. We're going to see who the better man is once and for all, this 136 weight class. I'm excited about the fight. And once again, man, I appreciate you letting me hop on live. Finally get to discuss some boxing with somebody that knows what they're talking about. Feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Greatly appreciate it, man. You have a good night, man.
Take care. Be safe. We out. One.
So, yeah, it is always good to have good insight, someone that knows what he's talking about when it comes to this shit, throwing hands, pugilism, the art of hitting without getting hit. Not many people can do it. Oh, and I haven't learned the not getting hit part. Oh, but I know how to hit. But anyway, it's going down tomorrow. May go live, may not. Either way it goes, I'm going to be with my woman watching this fight, and it's going to be a good one. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan King Garcia. Oh, the biggest fight of this year thus far. So be sure to tune in, because I know I is Earth the Nerve, a.k.a. Mr. Somebody. Everybody's somebody. Somebody got to say this shit.
Somebody gotta say this shit, so this a bitch. Fuck your government. I'm hesitant to holler out that I'm in. I represent hollow points and Mac tears. And don't think shots coming out of them. Last thing that you see is Nat Turner's grin. I'm a savage, not your average white boy, my friend. We ain't shooting, fuck red, white, and blue. Earth they nerve like militias in the booth. Spit that word like there was a nigga too. Get that herb like I need a blunt or two. Fuck y'all laws, each and every one of you. You niggas wanna stay asleep? Fuck you motherfuckers too. All you niggas ain't loyal. Fuck the government soil. Bring heat to the planet, to this motherfucker boil. There's no more talk. Through the grave y'all walk. I talk for the slaves from the grave. It's war.